Can you check, Libby?
Check. KRTU 91.7.
Oh man.
Sometimes I have a hard time not saying that when I'm doing mic checks, like at shows and stuff. I'm so used to
it's ingrained.
I know.
Live from Studio B, we're bringing it to you on 91.7 FM KRTU. These are the live plugged-in sessions with Madlaw. It's Chris Madden and Libby Wardlaw, former KRTU hosts. You might have heard them here on the airwaves late at night. They've been gone for a little bit, and now they're back, and they're here to share the music with us live on the airwaves. My name's Emilio, coming at you live here today. We'll sit down with Chris and Libby. We'll hear some tunes as well, some stories from their trips abroad. It's right here on 91.7.
Cigarettes inside of a tin can, save them up like coins, your medicine. Thought back to what you said last night lying in bed, something about death, how we could beat it. Buildings. If someone was to ask, what plans do you have? A plan that is something mapped out, it's always changing. Show makes me angry. It doesn't make any sense. I can't help the feeling I'm being yelled at. A fragmented cemetery. Now cars are parked on it. Oh, that bridge was once a wall. Now it's a train station.
It's KRTU 91.7 FM, plugged in, live in the studio, Studio B, that is, with Madlaw, some old friends coming back into the studio. How long has it been, would you say, since you did your last, I guess Chris, you were up here by yourself last time you were up in Studio B recording, right?
Yeah, that was probably 2012, maybe 2013.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
It's been a while, yeah. Well, there's a reason for you guys' long absence, and it's because you guys were off doing bigger and better things with your lives. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, we stopped doing our shows at KRTU about 8 months ago because in June of last year, we just had saved up our money for about a year. We got married about a year and a half ago, November 2014. And then for various reasons, we had to wait to leave. But we saved up a bunch of money and went to Europe and just traveled around Europe for 6 months. So we've been
That's
back for a
amazing.
couple months, just kind of working on the songs that we wrote while we were there, and sort of trying to fine tune that and figure out our lives now.
Got to play a few shows over there, but didn't get to play as much as we wanted. But we wrote a lot.
Yeah. We played a few festivals. In Europe, it's like in the summer, no one plays indoor shows at all. You just play tons and tons of festivals. But it's
Yeah.
difficult to book festivals because they book them like sometimes six months in advance. So we were kind of there like, hey, we're here. Can we book a show like in a month? And they're like, no, we only do outdoor shows and they're already booked. But we got in a couple last minute slots in different places. We played a festival in
Leiden.
in Leiden in the Netherlands, which was beautiful, and that was great. It was right on a river.
I think my favorite show we played, though, was just this open mic that we kind of took over in Prague. And I actually was letting everyone use my guitar, so they were really grateful to us. And
Yeah, we just like became the house band all of a sudden and just played for like an hour and a half.
it was
And
pretty nice.
That sounds awesome.
And they just kept bringing us beers on stage like the whole time, and it was pretty great.
So the reception was pretty good then, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah, definitely.
How would you, compare, contrast the scene over there that you experienced? Well, you guys traveled all through Europe, right? You were all over the
Yeah, we
place.
spent the majority of our time in the Netherlands and then Prague and then Ireland. So that was like sort of the bulk of it.
we did a
But
bunch
then-
of stuff in between.
Yeah, and then in between we went to Paris for a while and then to Eastern Europe. We did like a road trip driving around.
My grandfather immigrated from Croatia. He was a refugee, so it was a big deal for me to go to Croatia. And we spent about a week there and drove down to Dubrovnik, where they do the King's Landing, Game of Thrones.
Wow.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, when we first got there, we first flew into the Netherlands and we just had like a completely open plan. We had no idea what we were doing. So luckily, I have family that live there. My dad is from the Netherlands. He immigrated here when he was in late high school. But so they kind of brought us in and we ended up living in this like house by the beach with a bunch of surfers.
They all played guitar.
They all played like different instruments. So we had a lot of like late night jam sessions with some Dutch surfers who kind of became like family after a while.
So this kind of sounds like a informal family band tour through Europe.
Yeah, it was.
It was great. We bought just my acoustic that is pretty much trash now, but you know, it's,
We had to get like multiple setups in different countries for his acoustic
she's
guitar.
falling apart. Her name's Goldie, and,
Oh, Goldie.
and she, I don't know, she's in the shop now, but
She's been on many plane rides.
we made the ridiculous mistake of plugging our mini Korg into an outlet in Ireland.
Ooh.
And for those of you who don't know this, the voltage is different over there.
Yeah, we fried our Korg.
Oh,
we fried our
no.
mini
It was me. I'll take the blame for it.
I don't blame Libby.
But we had previously had a better adapter, and I thought that
It doesn't
adapter
matter.
was horrible.
She's gone. Those are the casualties of
the
our.
casualties of our but yeah, we just traveled with the guitar and a mic and the Korg keyboard, and that was pretty much it.
The casualties of making art in Europe.
Yeah.
Sitting down here with Chris Madden and Libby Wardlaw. They are Madlaw, live in Studio B here at KRTU Indie Overnight.
This next song is called The Emerald Serenade. Ready? Slow morning fog, running towards it all, making some sort of progress. I had no idea this would have fit, but that's just it. It come a dime a dozen. They say it only gets better if you wait it out. I am running short on time and I'm longing for it. If I go and give a go at all of my past mistakes, where would I be now? And if I had done things so differently, maybe we would have never been. How many miles have we traveled by car?
A many minutes went by before forever stuck in the trance of your essence. The glass ceiling that I broke through to explore me and you, and the space between the two. And if the weather permits, we could be hermits and never come out for no one. Your eyes understand that I care, always one step ahead, but always waiting. And your face is great on it out where you are. I'm running short of time, so I'm longing for it. They say it only gets better if you wait it out. I am running short on time and I'm longing for it. If I go and give a go at all of my past mistakes, where would I be now? And if I had done things all differently, maybe we would have never been. Best of my short life, it is the only thing that plays the Emerald Serenade. Baby darling, have you seen the moon tonight? It's like it knows our names, written across in cursive, lit up in neon bulbs, flashing on and on. Then of course it turns, as it always does. The passing of all of this, we're locked into our kiss, time frozen in. And if I never knew your name, well, I wouldn't be the same, and I wouldn't know what is. Never ceasing to pass quickly. Will you marry me and slow them down?
It's Madlaw on KRTU Indie Overnight, live from Studio B on 91.7. I want to talk a little bit about your music. A lot of your music was inspired by your trip, is that right? And
Yes.
some of the things you were encountering. Yeah. And God, I love that song about the town.
Montmartre?
Yes, exactly.
Man, that was the best time.
Yeah. But so that song's interesting because we had the best time and it was amazing. And then when it was time to leave, we had a series of really horrible mishaps where we forgot our passports halfway to the airport and had to get to communicate with this cab driver to turn around and take us back. And then we couldn't get into our Airbnb because we'd already locked it up. And it was just a horrible nightmare. And we ended up missing our flight and having to purchase a whole new flight. And then we
missed our flight by 30 minutes.
Yeah. And the guy was a jerk about it. He was just like, no. and then I finally was got this hotel and the lady, we get into our room and it's just facing a wall, so it's this much space, and then there's just a wall. So actually, my mom's always like, "Oh, you should call and just see if they have a different room." So I called this lady and I said, do you have maybe a different room with a view of anything? This is kind of facing a wall, and she just says, "There is no better view, madame." And so that made it into our song. So the song starts out really happy, and then at the end, I'm just yelling about how I don't want to be here anymore.
Montmartre, though, that was just really cool because all the history there of all the different artists who lived there at one point in time, and just so many great walks. That's one of my fondest memories of our trip. A lot of stairs. I'd say. A lot of stairs, definitely.
So many stairs.
With my mantra, tears deep with love, much greater. The walls are covered with spray paint, let's leave them this way. The roads are made of stone, now I wish I could stay. We must have walked 10 miles today. Back up that hill on the Access's train. There is no better view, Madlaw. There is no better view, Madlaw. We can't afford the subway, trucking our way too late. Our last day in Paris, acting this way. Our passport halfway to the airport. Locked out our hotel room. I don't wanna be here anymore. This room is nice, but it has no view. Has no view. Has no view. Has no view. There is no better view, Madlaw. 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 Thank you.
Coming to you live from KRTU's Studio B, live in studio with Madlaw on Indie Overnight, plugged in.
About our band name, we got married about a year and a half ago, and I'm a super feminist, so I had to grapple with the idea of changing my name, which Chris hates talking about. But
you don't have to be super feminist anymore to.
No, I agree. I completely agree. That's just tangential. But so I started just going by Madlaw. So Chris's last name is Madden, and my last name is Wardlaw. So I'm eventually going to change my name, but for now I go artistically, and just through my friends I go by Madlaw, which is just a combination of both of our names.
Yeah, I mean it.
I like it. It kind of sounds like
it's kind of perfect, you know.
Kind of sounds like a superhero or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it sounds like a tough sheriff.
Right.
You know,
yeah. Exactly.
Madlaw's in town. You better watch out.
Yeah.
The junkyard dog. Or
exactly. Right. Yes. Definitely makes me feel like kind of cool.
Well, I mean, how long is this the Madlaw thing been about? You know, because you guys were together for quite a while before you got married.
Well, she was just kind of singing at my Chris Madden shows, you know, and I was, you know, playing quite often, and she would just come sing with me. And then while we were in Europe, we started writing songs together and starting to think about, you know, making an album and hopefully touring sometime. And it's like, well, I don't want to just be Chris Madden, and she backs me up. So it's two of us.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. We would play gigs, because we were together for about 5 years before we got married, and we'd play gigs where Chris would play, and then I would sing, and people always, I love this duet. Like, what's the name of your group? Like, and we're like, Chris Madden. Like, okay. Like, no, I mean, like, you guys singing together. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's just Chris Madden, and I just sing with him. So we decided maybe it was better to kind of have Chris Madden's solo stuff separate, and then kind of have our own project. Yeah, for a while we were playing gigs and had lost our second mic, so we were just playing on one mic.
Yeah,
which I thought was a nightmare, and crowds love it, I guess, just because it's so intimate to share a mic with someone when you're on stage. So we'd be like, you know, inches from each other's face.
Oh.
And I
guess like it.
Some kind of intimacy
that's
that
awesome.
people like. Yeah, maybe we need to bring that back purposefully.
You need to get the old 50s Elvis mic.
Yeah, it could be like June and Johnny.
Yeah, something like that.
It's Madlaw on KRTU Indie Overnight, live from Studio B on 91.7.
This song is called Love I Call Mine, and Libby's going to sing most of it. It goes a little something like this. Love I Call Mine.
Baby, my moon, my space, my stars, you've gotta get that for me. Right from the night, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I just can't wait forever. Because darling, time is fast and I want now, more so than ever. Without you, the earth is poor, and you're my treasure. So come on, come on, come on, we're not getting any younger. Ooh. No, I don't wanna wait my number, 'cause I want a life that gets better all the time, and something I call mine. And I wanna drink to us in everything, and lights that shine.
Oh,
You, my love, it hurts, my love, it hurts, my love, but I love that it's mine.
winter's getting colder, and I know it will be a cold one. We'll need each other to stave off the bad things
And each other.
Oh, if I could trade the riches for the world for you, they would not compare to your beauty. And I would trade them in for just a second more with you.
Come on, come on, come on, we're not getting any younger. Ooh. No, I don't wanna wait my number. 'Cause I want a life that gets better all the time, and something I call mine. And I wanna drink to us in everything, and lights that shine. You, my love, it hurts, my love, it hurts, my love, but I love that it's mine. My love, it hurts, my love, it hurts, my love, but I love that it's mine. It's mine.
Madlaw, would tell me just a little bit, plug your social media stuff and anywhere we can find more music about Madlaw.
Well, I was going to say that kind of goes along with your last question is, so we were writing songs together,
Yes.
and then in Ireland, we ended up renting out this little cottage in West Ireland for about a month, and that's when we were kind of putting all these songs together. And that last song we played, Every Day I Wish It Was Halloween, we kind of wrote and made a video for
Just before
Halloween, and thus created our social media pages, the Facebook and the Bandcamp, and then put the video up on YouTube just because of that song. And we hope to have more songs up there, but right now it's just facebook.com/Madlaw, and then we have a Bandcamp with that one song. And the video is up on YouTube, and it's pretty silly, but excellent. And we hope to have more songs up there really soon.
And if a lot of our music too that we've written in the past is just under Chris Madden, and so it's Madden, Maddin. So you can also Google Chris Madden. He's actually the only Maddin that pops up when you Google that. So
very interesting. What are some of the what comes up with Chris Madden spelled otherwise? Do you know?
There's some kind of home like guy.
The Target lady.
No,
it's a woman. Chris Madden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like home. What do you call it? Like decoration.
Yeah.
Home decor person. Yeah.
It's a lady.
Named
That's a
Chris
lady?
Madden.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's like the first thing that pops up. But then also like just Madden NFL type stuff. pops
Oh,
up a lot
okay.
too.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
There's also Guy Madden. We have the same spelling, I believe. The Canadian director. He's kind of far out. Anyway.
Now we're making it super confusing for everybody. Wait, so
We
what?
can cut that part out.
Maddin is Chris Madden.
That's yeah.
It's Madlaw on KRTU Indie Overnight, live from Studio B on 91.7.
This song is called Every Day I Wish It Was Halloween. And it's not a joke song.
The font works really well.
Every day I wish it was Halloween. Pumpkins everywhere, the smile when we scream.
Ooh, it's lots to be afraid of. It's the best time of the year. Well, I wish every day was filled with vitamin D. I wish every day was Halloween.
It's time to be someone who's not you at all. What is that watching? The shadows down the hall.
Ooh, darkness is exciting. Cobwebs in my hair. The candy is enticing. What's underneath the stairs? Yes, the ghosts are haunting. The witch is on a tear. Black cats can be daunting. Oh, I want to stay here.
Every day I wish it was Halloween.
Every day I wish it was Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween, Libby.
You know, I can't say enough how cool it is to have you guys back in the studio.
Thank you so much.
And
This is really great. Thank you for having us so much.
it looks a little different from last time.
It looks amazing.
And,
Beautiful.
Yeah, they've done a great job here. It's wonderful.
We love KRTU.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna put up some videos of you guys' session here, and I mean, of course, it's airing on 91.7, where people go to hear good music like this, and where you guys were serving up music like this for quite a few years, and it's cool to have you guys back home here.
Well, we had a blast. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
That's Madlaw on KRTU Plugged In Studio B. We're live up here.
The song is called The Younger the World. Goes a little something like this. stood right beside. Ignored any sword in the back of my side. No news from the front lines in black or white. The letters were crooked and could not be mine. I sent for the sage, oh I sent for the healer. He was no longer sane, he was drowning in ether. Begged for a place he once stood at before. The cycle of life's cruel jokes that it bore. When it rained dollars, you smiled for weeks. You were on any kid, you were on for the king. Then it ran out, sucked in the streets. Wondering where that it went, where I will be. We heard lies in the stories we heard, and laughter was all and more than it's worth. The ironic pastures, the hills filled with birds, us on our wagons filled as the herds. Curtains would drop at the sound of my name. It was over way longer than it ever came. The flutter of stomachs burnt from the ashes, and hanging on every blink of your lashes. Well, they ran out to warn us, we were way too happy. Be careful not to be what it is that you see. And perfection does not exist in the word. And the older you get, the younger the world. And existence does not exist in the twirl. And the older you get, the younger the world. And the older you get, the younger the world. And the older you get, the younger the world. My heart is the actor's part, material way better than what was given. 3 parts dramatic and comedy driven. The end's the best part is still living.
It's hard to put any other San Antonian up against Chris Madden's love for the Spurs.
That's 100% accurate.
You know, if I'm ever looking for like news about the Spurs, though, I always go to Chris Madden's Facebook page.
Exactly.
Because he's already like shared something that like just literally came out.
I think he spends like at least 2 hours a day reading Spurs things.
Well, it's you know, Spurs are so amazing. What can you say? I could go on, but
It's funny because we don't have a. He's also a huge Bears fan, so I actually made up a chant that sounds both like Spurs and Bears at the same time. You know, so it's like Spurs, 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 Spurs.
This has been an original production of KRTU 91.7 Indie Overnight. Special thanks to Alejandro Cardona, our video editor, and the students of COM 1123 here at Trinity University, the audio productions class, taught by yours truly. My name's Emilio. I've been your host for this live session. Check out our website, krtuindie.org, and our YouTube page for videos of this session and other KRTU plugged-in sessions. That's it for the show. Thanks for tuning in to KRTU San Antonio Indie Overnight.